Hello, 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 everyone. How's it going? What's up? Good evening. I nearly said morning out of raw habit. Wait, what the happened here? What the? Yeah, weird. Don't know why that was there. What's up, everyone? Hey, it's Grin. Hey, Winter. Hey, P Don. Hello, hello, hello. We are gonna get ready for the tournament, of course. We've got half an hour to check in, sign up, do whatever. I do have packs to open, so we'll open some packs as well while we wait. Have a little look see. We got something. Ooh, another Rotom. Okay. I don't know whether that's number 3 or number 2. Could go either way. Okay, here we go again. Another Rotom. Holy on. I think we bought that. Is everyone pumped for tomorrow? Pokemon Day? Okay. I signed up this time. Can't wait to embarrass myself. Sounds good. Not me. Oh. It's just good. Not looking forward to tomorrow. Yeet. Well, pack points and things, I guess. Okay, so that's done. That's fine. Let me just do all this so I don't forget. You like to maximize some of the resources. Click on this, click on that, click on this, click on this, click on that, and this, and that. I tried to play some Pokemon Unite earlier, but I have a really weird issue where you get into a lobby, pick your Pokemon, and as it should load up the game, it just says network error over and over again. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. I don't really know what the issue is. I don't know if it's to do with like the Wi-Fi connection, but I was literally playing it yesterday and it was fine. Yeah, not sure what's going on there, but hey ho, it is what it is. Any crazy Wunderpicks? Yeah. Ooh, not really. Oh yeah, about those leaks earlier, I've seen loads of people think they're fake. And if all I'll say is if they're fake, fair play to whoever's done it. I'm not sure it can be fake because I think it was posted on the official like Pocket TikTok. But if it is fake, bloody hell, fair play. Fair play. Let me just remind, of course, you can. Oh, well, that's not good. Ooh. You still can sign up to a Raven League week 3, of course. Wait, why is this so wide? Do exclamation mark tournament. You can sign up and play, of course. We've got all the rules and stuff going on here, all on that homepage. We currently have 95 out of 128 registrations, so we might be on a bit of a lower cut this time. You know, like a lower amount of players. But I also think this was likely to happen because, obviously, once you get into week 3, if you didn't play week 1 and 2, or you know maybe you think you did really bad, then like maybe it's like, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna make it anyway, whatever. I mean, I'd like everyone to play, of course, but I do 100% understand it being a little bit of a potentially lower turnout. Obviously, also right before an expansion as well. Apparently. Quick look what's going on. Hey Ferris, how's it going? I do wonder if we're gonna get a some kind of if anyone's gonna feel like they can get a good counter to Executor or anything. Oh, also Iskren, I don't know if you're still here, but did you say you're not available next week? Just I think you did, right? Okay, cool, that's fine. Just it's mainly to remind myself to remember I need to either sort a way out to do it myself or get someone to help. It should be fine though. Are you doing anything fancy? Oh, it's yeah. Sorry, you said yeah. It's WoW, isn't it? Yeah. Because is the patch out today? I think it was out today, right? Oh, geez. Wait, did Kapka's tweet pop off? It did. Nearly 500,000 views. That is crazy. Holy macaroni. Wait, who's the what's the not a leaker Twitter again? This one, isn't it? What was that? Oh, being slow. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh wait, hang on. I'm trying to. I'm trying to see. Wait, are they on? It's probably on Reddit, right? Or is it posted to be on Reddit? Leak about ranked mode? Yeah, I can't find the bloody tweet now. Oh, here it is. I've got it. Yeah, it's crazy about ranked, isn't it? Like, like if they actually do it, it'll be so crazy. Like I'm just very interested to see how they actually, how they do it. Like, are they just gonna do flat out potential, just win games, win points? Kind of snarl like they're doing all their other games. Because that would be very, very interesting. Because it's just gonna, I don't know. The only thing I hope, thanks Trip. The only thing I hope is if they're doing ranked, I hope they just do like the normal point system, but they do it like Violet or whatever, where like once you get to a high like Master Ball or whatever, they're probably calling it Master Ball. Let's be honest. It's actually ranked, as in you are ranked, so you are 500, 1,000, 10,000. You know, like, whatever player number you are. That would be my hope. Not that it overly would mean anything, but I always like that because I've never really liked games where it's like, oh, I'm Master Ball rank, so am I. Okay, you know, like when Infinite was before it actually got ranked. I'm not as 100% sure how Unite does it. Oh, I can't even play Unite right now for some reason. It doesn't work. Right. We are gonna have this might be very fast tonight. Might be very fast. Let me put something in the Discord just to uh there we go. I just tagged all. I see. Oh, there's not tons of people who have caught the competitor tag, which is fine. It's still in the announcements anyway. Did the leak out for the mini set? I did, yeah. People are saying they think it's fake, and all I'll say is, if that's fake, then they should someone should hire whoever made it, because it is. If that's fake, it is a very good fake. I don't know how it can be a fake, but it's very good. Thanks, real. Oh yeah, we'll see tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow afternoon, we're gonna have Pokemon Day. I'm looking forward to. You know what's really nice? I'm not just looking forward to the Pocket stuff. I'm kind of looking forward to all of it, or at least the games I'm, even remotely interested in. Unite. There's obviously the new Legends game and all what's going on there. They might tease the next gen or whatever. Blah 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 blah, like everything. So it'll just be fun. Be cool. Also, notice my camera's zoomed out here because on this screen, I don't need to zoom it out. But yeah, I would genuinely be shocked if it wasn't real, purely just because it looks so. It's not like a ropey screenshot. Like, to be honest, I think they won't show any Switch 2 Pokemon games for now. I think that they not necessarily show the game, but like show the starters. Or like something like not gameplay, but just like literal images of the starters or something. I could see that. Just something about the next gen. The weird thing is that 3 Garchomp lines. Yeah, I will say though, like, there's a world where like it was recorded. Well, not a world, a realistic way. It's like recorded on test builds, and test builds might not have the restrictions, right? Like if they just wanted footage of Garchomp EX on the board, then like maybe they just made it so that the deck was like a million Garchomp lines, right? I don't know, but I've seen it before, you know, where like cards have the wrong stats or this and that, because it depends when they recorded it and how they recorded it and so on. Game with this much RNG, is it wise to add ranked? I'm afraid that'll make people infuriated. Oh, 100% it will. If people will rage, like 100%. But it's also, you know, it depends how they implement it and what it's like. That's your name on screen, yeah. It's because I cast you last time. And hey, Jagardo, how's it going? But yeah, I think at this point, I'm just interested in how it works and what people's sort of reaction to ranked will be. I mean, don't get me wrong, ranked's good for me. Like, in a selfish way, ranked is good for me as a streamer because it's like more content, right? Because that's like in a selfish way. Well, one, I'm a naturally competitive person, but like ranked gives me like more, like there's more pull to the game in terms of the hardcore player base, which is people who watch streams, YouTube, want to climb ladders and so on. Like that's a very hardcore sort of even arguably niche player base. Um so anything that develops that and pushes that is really good for me, right? Because that's literally what I do for work. So yeah, ranked will be very interesting. If they add it, I mean, I've got no mega reason to believe it's not true because the sources of the leaks are normally pretty good. However, again, as always, until it happens, it's not happened. I could see them actually. I could see them announcing ranked right tomorrow. Is that crazy? They announced the expansion and ranked. Ranked got leaked. Yeah. Well, as leaked as it can get, if that makes sense. Oh, Limitless lets me log in, Ace. Is it not letting you log in, Sonu? Got 10 minutes, mate. I can't do anything to help you, unfortunately. My password wrong twice. Kim answers after. Oh no. Wait, you only mistyped it twice and it booted you? That's harsh. That is harsh. Twice is not very forgiving, is it? That is not very forgiving at all. Cat. Oh no. You might have to be just a spectator for this one. I mean, you've got 10 minutes. It's not going to knock you out for 10 minutes, is it? It's not that bad. Oh wait, I could. Oh, excuse me. Duplicates. Can I go duplicates the other way? Oh my god, 44 slow pokes. Crazy. We'll just do these while we wait. Remember the exclamation mark tournament in the chat if you want a link to the tournament. I can. Oh, I'll actually. Hang on. I'll pin this in YouTube as well, so it's there. We will be starting in just under 10 minutes. And we'll start going live again. Anyone who's playing, make sure you're in Discord and in the battle rooms. How do we feel about ranked? I mean, until it's sort of shown how it's done, I think the ranked as a whole, I mean, it's good for me. Like I'm gonna be jamming it, obviously, like 100%. It gives people who want to hardcore play it something more to play for. It'll just be interesting how the community as a whole. Sadly, without Nitro, I can only stream in 720. But that's fine. Like, it's literally anything's better than nothing kind of scenario. Because if people don't stream it, then we're just pooped, right? Nothing to watch. And then if people don't stream their games, I'll probably just turn the stream off and just run the tournament off stream. Just because, like, there's nothing for people to watch, right? Ooh. Purple's pretty okay. Is there info about the new set? Yeah, it maybe potentially possibly got leaked. No, we want this, right? Again, the same caveats of like leaks, whatever, or possibly or whatever, but it's looks like it is focusing around Arceus. Wait, let's get these. Wait. How many of the other Skarmory do I have? Oh, we only got 5. Oh, right. Well, we're not upgrading that, are we? Fair enough. How many Mischievous do we have? 16 will be fine. Hey, wait, you got in? Nice, yeah. I thought it was meant to be A, but we'll see. Oh, that's good news. I'm glad. Oh, nice. The purple little poopers. How many Azelf do we? Oh, we can get a nice Azelf. Remember, guys, 5 minutes till we start. Oh. Well, that's a nice one. Cavalry running more than one? Probably not. I'm still upset we only got one of these Clefairies. It's a dark day. It is a dark day. How many Clefairies do we actually have? Wait, I only have 5 Jinx. That's a little bit crazy. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, that's sick. And remember to get into Discord, guys. Remember to get into Discord and share. Wait. Oh, I thought I had an alternate language on there for a second. As a new player, I miss out on so many. I hope they do like a promo pack soon. Get in here. I don't want to. Yeah, because honestly, like, without sounding, poopy about it, if enough people don't share their screens, we won't have a stream. Okay, people are jumping in. Nice one. I appreciate everyone who's jumping in. Just under 3 minutes. Actually, not sure the internet is the best though. Currently in Palma. Oh, nice. Did you complete all the solo missions? No, not at all. Oh, also, after this, after we're done, we will have a score update. Yeah, I've got loads of ones to do. Look, I've not even done the Omega. I've not done any of the ones from this expansion. I've done any of the ones from this expansion, guys. I should probably do them. I might do them tomorrow and just blast through it. Right, let me get this sorted now. Let me go over here. Yeah, it's still pretty bad. I think it's meant to be bad. Right. Do I go over here now? Oh, I see. So you can go over there. Oh, I'll have to open this after. Click that, click that. Let's go to whatever. Sounds good, sounds good. 35 seconds. Yeah, I think I still have some gold left over. Wait, where can I view my gold? Shop? Purchase gold? Unable to... Oh, God, yeah, I can't view that screen, can I? One sec. It's Play Store, right? Purchase gold? Oh, no, I don't have 10 gold. God damn it. Oh, I thought I had like 100. Feels bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to do those missions. Right. That might be done now. Hang on. Hold. Right, guys. We're done. We're gonna start the tournament. Looks like we have 60 players. Oh, well, there's a lot to fight for in this. This could be a big points. Round 1 is up. Get cooking. We can look at the oh wait, I should cap this. Nope, that's the wrong one. Cap this. That's the let's have a quick look at the metagame whilst people get in. 10 Executor Celebi. Darkrai Zone. Still people loving Charizard. Few Pachirisu, and then our lovely mixed bag. Garchomp Kangaskhan, Infernape Heatmore, Blastoise X Blastoise, new anime, Empoleon Spiritomb. Now this is why we play the game. These are the decks to why we play the game, guys. I'm excited. Right, hang on, let me turn off so I can... Okay, let's check here. Just getting the game ready for you guys. I can remember how to do this. I definitely have done this in the worst possible way. Period. Make sure this one's in. I might as well turn that off. Let me close the game because that's just distracting me. Okay, so I think it's going to be Wirtz versus Deep as our first match on stream. Take a look at the... Yeah, you know what? Let me move this over here. We've got Darkrai Magnezone versus Gyarados Magnezone. Alrighty then. Okay, so I'm so glad I didn't show that then. So this list we have a... Oh, hang on, this was better, wasn't it? Balls. Oh, it's okay. Hold. I think they're just about to get into the game. Oh, we're in. Crap. Whoop. One sec. Yeah, this looks okay to me. There we go. So let me just turn this on very quickly for you guys, just so you got something. There we go. Okay, so as I said, it's going to be the... let me just double check who's who, actually. It's going to be the... Oh, yeah, that's why that's not... I see. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yeah, so we have the Darkrai on the top as we get into game number 1. Darkrai on the top here with that Druddigon and Magnemite in the opener. We have Magnemite opener on the bottom as well. So, not exactly what either player wants to open with, but I guess you tell yourself in this scenario, at least we both suck, right? At least the opening is kind of bad for both players here. So that's something. Oh, wait, there is it. Hold on a minute. Let me just... Hey, hang on. I'm going to try something. This work? Maybe this will work. Okay, there's a world where this works. There's a world where it doesn't. But there you go. We've got points. Oh, I've messed up again. We've got points on the bottom, guys. There we go. There's a world where it works. There's a world where it doesn't. I'll do my best. Currently, though, we do have the Magnemite in the active there. Going for that... oh, wow. Gyarados coming down, actually, into that slot. Manaphy getting in the front. Magnezone going to be applied and upgraded into the bench as well. Going to hit that Volt Charge and start juicing. And this is ticking a lot of boxes. However, of course, there is the Magnezone and the Darkrai on the other side of the board too. So both players kind of doing what they want to do. But the problem here is it's that weird sort of double whammy sometimes where on one hand, it's really good that, you know, Druddigon, Darkrai, Magnezone, that's fantastic. But on the other, one of the problems you've got is the Darkrai is going to take 3 turns of energy to knock out this Manaphy, while this Manaphy can basically make the game infinite in terms of energy for what's on the bottom. So like this Gyarados and this Magnezone are going to have more than enough energy for the rest of the game going forward. The only thing to work out is if the Gyarados can like take the game far enough, if there's a Magnezone in hand to help out, of course. But I think having to chunk through a Magnezone and a Gyarados is a pretty big deal, because I imagine what Wurtz is going to try and do is, once this Manaphy goes out, replace it with a Magnezone, get a knockout on Druddigon, and then go from there, basically. The only problem they'll have is if the Gyarados gets pulled in by the likes of a Sabrina. Let me just double check the lists. Both players run one Sabrina and one Cyrus. So that's definitely an option. So I do have to watch out for that. That is something that's going to be just a little bit dangerous, potentially. I should definitely move this a bit here. Whoa, whoa. But he's snapping is very annoying. No, maybe that's good enough. I'll make it look better next time. Regardless. Gyarados is going to go in. Yeah, the Manaphy's going to get knocked out. So that's 1 point currently to Deep along the top. Kangaskhan now going to be standing in the way. But the Magneton gets to... Sorry, the Magneton gets to just juice. This is kind of interesting, though, because the Manaphy's gone, and it was the Gyarados that's being chosen to come in here. So if this Gyarados goes down, it is just game. And I'm surprised that with this Magnemite as well, that the it wasn't the Magneton going in first. Because, yeah, now there's like energy on Darkrai, and I'm guessing they evolved the Magneton into Magnezone. Hit for, what, 130? It's going to be, what, 150 total? Which means the Gyarados can knock out this Magnezone. If there is a Magnezone, yeah, okay, there is. I assume there was due to the play, but yeah. So the Gyarados knocks out the Magnezone, but then the Gyarados is like, what, 30 health? Which is going to be very Darkraiable. Oh, even less health now. That's so much damage. I really do wonder what's gone on here, because with that second Magnemite, I don't know if they picked it up on the extra turn. Maybe they picked it up on the turn they played, on the turn they'd already decided about Gyarados. But I generally think that like this pretty much had to be the Magnezone in to try and get absolute maximum value. But I don't think there's a way out now. I mean, there's Retreat and hope Cyrus is the bottom card of the deck, of course. Yeah, that's what they're going to have to do. Gonna be a little bit tricky now to recover from this. There's another Magnezone here, gonna start juicing as well. This is just so much pressure. Yeah, I mean, both players run one Cyrus, so there's a chance Cyrus is bottom of the deck, right? It's something. Because realistically, all they need is no Cyrus now and no Cyrus next turn. Obviously, not meant to be there, as Deep takes game number 1. And I do wonder if the Magnezone was just supposed to go in. Like, you know, instantly. I do wonder if that was supposed to be the case, right? Where it's just get the Magnezone in. And if they have Sabrina, fine. Like, if they have Sabrina, you're still in the same spot you would be if you put Gyarados in anyway, right? So even the worst outcome is no worse than the outcome that would have happened anyway if you'd not done that play. So yeah, a bit of a misstep, I'd say there. It's a little bit unfortunate, but Deep's going to be leading the way now. As we get into game number 2, just going to wait until they've played their actives before I reveal all. I don't, you know, just in case. Don't want to give anyone any kind of unfair advantage here, as much as I can avoid it. Hold. Okay, been committed, and here we go. Get into game number 2. We've got Deep on the top, starting with the Druddigon in the active spot, the bane of all my existence, or at least my existence. And then a Magnemite start again in that active for Wurtz. Sorry. Gonna just be a pass from Wurtz here, just leaving that Magnemite chilling on his own in the active. Deep gonna start with the Professor's Research. Generally the start you always want to have in, you know, on average. Obviously there are certain scenarios where a turn 1 Giovanni gets you a win, but generally speaking, you want access to those Professor Research nice and early, so you can get that card draw cooking as quickly as possible. There's going to be a follow-up, though. There is. It's going to be Magnemite, at least. No Darkrai being shown as of yet, but even just having the Magnemite as early as possible, basically, is huge. Because if there is a Magneton in the hand, it means that they're going to be able to start just gassing that up real quick. I'm just working out what they want to do. I mean, there probably aren't too many options here. Probably where they want the energy to go. If they don't have Darkrai, it'll be interesting where they place the energy. I would oh, on the Magnemite, okay. This might indicate there's a leaf already in hand or something, but I think in this spot I would really consider putting energy on like the Druddigon just to maybe make it easier. But saying that, there's probably not an X speed in the list. Yeah, I guess if there's no X speed in the list and there's 2 leaves, yeah, I guess the energy on the Magnemite makes a bit more sense. They are going to drop a Rocky Helmet on this Druddigon as well. Oh no, they're not, sorry, not on the Druddigon, on the Magnemite. Wow, so this is what, playing around Sabrina a little bit. They are going to find a Magneton on the bottom with what's there. Just going to start juicing the Magneton up a little bit. But so far, showing no Magikarp. There is a Palkia in the deck as well. It's 1 Palkia, 1 Gyarados, 2 Magikarp, 2 Magneton, but 1 Magnezone. So very interesting, like basically gaining a little bit more layers of options by only running one-ofs in certain cards, like 1 Magnezone, 1 Manaphy, 1 Gyarados EX, and 1 Palkia, obviously, as the end. So at the moment, it's a Magneton and a Dream, and this Dream might be falling short, honestly, because already there's 2 Druddagons, which means that suddenly Sabrina is not really a threat at all. And even that turn, if there was, what, Leaf and Magnezone, it would be game. Can we restart the tournament? I lost in the first round. No. But remember, it's not like traditional, so if you win the next... Like, losing round 1 doesn't matter in this format, right? That makes sense? Like, a win's a win and a loss is a loss. But no, you don't get... It's because you didn't play Manaphy, Kronos. You didn't play Manaphy. There's going to be the Magnezone there. Taking out Druddigon. And there are now actually Pokemon on the bench for what, so that's a big deal. Druddigon number 2 going to slide into that active spot. And I imagine this means that they are, like, really digging for a Magnezone, because right now, without Darkrai... Okay, well, speaking of which, there isn't really a good way to take this out. This Magnezone's kind of rocking right now. Although it does only get 1 more attack. Oh, no worries, Kronos. Take a look here. Yeah, I'm going to see the Magneton going, which, yeah, I assume it means there is a Magnezone available. And then I got to knock out this one. This is going to be a bit of a problem, because currently Palkia only has 1 energy. So that's nowhere near anything. Unless my eyes deceive me, there are no Misties in this deck. So there's not like a long shot Misty option here either, which is going to be a bit of a tough one. So this is basically just, you know, dreams and hopes here. Going to sacrifice that Magnemite to the Magnezone here just to say, okay, we'll gain a point. I have 2 EX Pokemon left, so it doesn't really matter. But this is a little bit rough here. There is that Palkia on 170, which is pretty nice. That's a lot of health. That's potentially able to tank. But there's a Sabrina nice and early. So I imagine this is going to be put the Palkia in. Let it, tank a shot and then go. But this is a problem, right? Because it's taking so much damage. At 130 down to 20. Palkia can't attack now because of Rocky Helmet. And this honestly just kind of just feels like a bad matchup, right? It's going to be the double Magnezone deck with the Darkrai, Druddigon defense going against mostly water, right, as the biggest threats. It's just a bit of a rough matchup. Gonna go Pokecoms. But I don't know if that's gonna make such a big deal. Because this Magnezone's just too healthy on 140, right? That's the problem. It's just too healthy. Because Gyarados is way too far away from being relevant in terms of like being able to attack. And now this Magnezone can even just tank. It can't attack anymore, but it could just tank. And Darkrai can go 20, 20, 20. Right. Although they should probably retreat and attack in now, right? Yeah. Strike while the Gyarados is cold, I guess. Chuck in the 80 there. Got another 100 next turn. Already seen the cloak attached to the Palkia. And there's nothing right now that can tank another Darkrai. Which is very rough for them, of course. Sabrina gonna come out, but it's not gonna make a difference, right? And just Sabrina into a Magnezone, doesn't matter. Magneton. Sorry, Magnemite. I'm getting there, guys. And that is going to be defeat as Deep wins 2. Oh, that was bad. I didn't mean to do that. As Deep wins 2-0 in the first round of week 3. Not too bad at all there. And let me see if there are some other matchups going. Let me just close this so I can see what's going on. How many matches are still going? Oh, there's a fair few matches left. Let me see if I can get into some here. Not that one. Is this one okay? This gonna be. This might be okay. Okay. Oh, I have to readjust because of layouts here. Done. There we go. Have a quick look at that while I get the players. Who am I even? It's Mulk. Okay, yeah. So we've got Molcast on the bottom, which I met. Oh, versus Nid on the top. Aiden, I think I'll go for instead. Hang on, let me just get the name in and take away a lot of it because it's too long. And the score is currently 1-0 to Nid on the top. Oh, Molcast, never fitting in your box. No, is that 2-0? No, no! I just set up. Okay, well that was that game. Perfect. Let me see if I can find another one. Let's go in. Let me see if I can get this done for you guys. Nice wide screen going on. Oh, my UI's not built for this, guys. UI actually not built for this. Crazy. Hang on. There we go. There we go. That should be okay. Kinda works. Oh no. Oh no, they just won! Okay, let me see this match. Oh, this is so hard to do when the games are finishing as I'm finding them. Brutal. Hang on, who is? Oh wait, that was 0-0, I think. Okay, so this is still fine, right? Wait, so Harding is 1-0 up, and we have not Axolot or Axolotl. who is 0 right now. And it looks like we are going to be getting into game number 2. What we do have is deck lists here. We have a Yanmega Magnezone Palkia deck going up against good old-fashioned Exeggutor Celebi. So here we go. Let me see if this works. To resize this. Put that there so it doesn't clash. Okay, this looks okay. Right, here we go. Yeah, I know. I literally joined games as they ended. I was like, no. Okay, so we do have Celebi and Exeggutor on the top. The deck does run a single Shaman, I believe. And then we've got a... What was I saying? Yanmega Magnezone Palkia in the bottom. So a bit of a spicy meatball of a list. We are going to start off with that Celebi and a Rocky Helmet into that active spot for Not on top, and does have the Execute and the Shaman already on that bench, so not looking too bad at all. Currently facing down a Yanma. It's going to be followed up by this Magnemite onto the bench as well, though, so not horrible. Not going to put the attack in, though. Doesn't want to trade basically 20 damage for 20 damage, especially when the Shaman heals half of it instantly, and there's so much healing that the 20 damage doesn't actually make a break point. Looks like... Was that a Leaf getting played? Gonna retreat that Celebi to the safe backline, and then gonna go straight into the dreaded Exeggutor. Little bit brutal. You hate to see it. You always hope there's 2 Exeggutor on the bottom of the deck. Alas, that is often not the case. It's gonna hit the tails though, so only deal 40 to the Yanma. Yanma still lives. But that is already spicy, right? Because even if that's evolved into Yanmega, you then just take another 40, right? So it's not going to feel too great. We are going to see Magnezone come out onto the board, though, at least. That can start juicing a little bit here. Pokecom's coming out, going digging. Waffle complaining like a waffle, like he does. Oh, they are going to go for it. Okay, well, this is, it's going to be, what, 100 health? It's going to be at maximum 60 next turn, minimum 20. A little bit dicey, but, it could still get the air slash off, so that's not... Well, it's almost guaranteed to get the air slash off, so that's not too bad. Deal 120, and they can only really heal for, what, 50, 60, like 80 at an absolute max. If they run potions, let me double check actually. There are 2 potions. Yeah, 2 potion, 2 Erica, the huge. Is it standing for the Raid League up somewhere? I've got it, but it is not public at the moment. But after this is over, I will be posting an update. Yeah, I will be posting an updated list. Okay, we are going to see Yanmega go in with the air slash. Bring the Exeggutor down to 40, not too bad. But the problem is when these Ericas start just flying out. Yeah, there you go. It's so much. Cloak come down as well, which is effectively an extra 20 heal. It's like an extra potion, right? So all the way back up to 120. It is going to hit tails, but it doesn't matter because it's a guaranteed knockout on the Yanmega. And now suddenly Notax is going to be 2 points up in this matchup. And unless there's something big here, there's not going to be enough damage to actually knock out this Exeggutor. Because even if this goes into a Magnezone, that's still only 110. It's going to go for the Volt Charge. Magnezone's going to come down. It will be able to knock it out over the course of 2 turns, or at least is very likely. It's just then what sort of beef the Celebi comes with, because that's already 2. It'll be 3 energy this turn. So yeah, all the levels of heal, the Shaman, the Cape, the Erica, so on, so on. It just makes the Executor so tanky. Yeah, the Shaman heals have been huge. There's a heads as well, so maximum damage on the Magnezone, bring it down to 60. So now this Celebi only needs 2 heads to be able to knock it out. So the Executor's going to go down. Both players up to a piece now. But the problem is, like, just look at the difference now. This Celebi needs to just hit, 2. I say even it needs to hit 2. It can hit 0 this turn. It needs to hit, like, 2 over the course of multiple turns, really. Because it's not going to go down from the Magnezone here. But there's 1. There's 2. And that's not only going to... that's just going to be game. For this one, it is going to even up the series though, so it does mean that both players going 1 and 1. So they've got Waffle. What are you doing? They've got one more game to play it out. So yeah, not too bad there. We see the raw power as always of Executor and an absolute absurd amount of healing. Waffle, what are you doing? What are you doing? Waffle there, trying to help, but not really, as usual. It's gonna get ready. It looks like the players are ready to go into the game. Waffle cam? No, I love the way you guys think I just have magical floating cameras all the time everywhere. It's very interesting. My camera is fixed to a light right there. Like, it cannot move. We are going to go into game number 3, though. We've got Yanma versus the Executor / Execute in the bottom there. I will just add the points for the bottom player just down there as well, so you can kind of keep track of them. We are going to see the Manaphy added in there as well, but a little bit unfortunate once again, not having the Manaphy in that active slot straight away means that it is, there's going to have to be some shenanigans. I mean, pick him up. Don't pick him up. On the other side, though, Not is going to have that energy on the Execute, of course. Nothing too crazy. And, of course, may be having that Executor in the hand ready to go next turn. It's off to a pretty good start, though, here. Magneton going to start juicing. The Yanma can actually fly in with 20 damage. Or just retreat. Save itself from potential Executor doom. Yeah, he's going to retreat and go into that Yanmega straight off the bat. Okay. Yeah, don't forget to Volt Charge. I've done that a few times. Not recommended. Yeah, look at the position this would be if the Manaphy was actually started in the active. It would be absolutely huge because there'd be just so much more energy on board. Are we going to see the Executor? We are going to see the Executor come out. Heads would really pile the pressure on right now because I think they need to put the pressure on with this Executor. Oh, they do get it because there's no backline right now. So the Manaphy is going to go down, which is very rough indeed. So Not's going to be 1 point up, and this is where things get a little bit tricky. Looks like the Magnemite is the plan. Going to tank for hopefully... This is where the coin flips really have impact, right? Because the difference for Harding between 1 turn and 2 turns worth of energy is huge because this Yanmega. I just concede. Wait, why? They're not juicing a Celebi. It's match point, and they don't have a Celebi on the back line. I wouldn't concede. Ooh, they're putting the energy on the Magneton. Wow. I'm shocked. Couldn't they have made this decision next turn? The Magneton might get knocked out. I think I would have put the water on the Yanmega. I really think I would have put the water on the Yanmega here. Because the Magnetons are generating their own energy. We're going to see Professor Research come out with a bit of draw. This is going about, weirdly enough, this is going about as well as the, they want to deal 60. I mean, I don't think that's better than doing the Yanmega stuff. There you go. But also that's why I wasn't going to say anything. But they have Magnezone in hand. So yeah, kind of interesting here that they didn't want to put the energy on the Yanmega, and they actually risked the Magneton just getting knocked out and losing a turn's worth of energy. Pretty huge here. Exeggutor can still flip heads here to knock out the Magnezone. However, this is where things getting a little bit dicey. Shaman's going to come down, another Execute now finally. But this this sort of solo Exeggutor is exactly what you want to happen in this matchup. You don't want them to have their support. You don't want them to be building Celebi. Because even if they put Celebi down now, it's going to be ages till it's like a really relevant threat. Okay, they are going to get out that Magnezone. Because there's a world now. Because that Magnezone had 1 extra energy on it then, right? It could have been on 2 that turn. There's a world where Yanmega gets to attack this turn, right? Both, I think both players... Yeah, both players have 1 Sabrina, I believe. I'm pretty sure if they started with Yanmega energy on that first Magneton turn, they would have still been able to do what they've done, but the Yanmega would have been able to attack this turn, I think. I'll have to rewind it and sort of relook at it, but I think that would have been true. So now only 1 point needed here. Exeggutor number 2 is down. That is very, very scary indeed. The little chunks of healing not going to help too much from the Shaman here, but it's better than nothing. Oh, they're going to go for the retreat on the Exeggutor. Interesting. They do have the Rocky Helm, and I don't mind this because if they Cyrus, it is what it is, and they've used a Cyrus. If they don't Cyrus, the Shaman's going to start piling on the healing. He might draw another... I think there's only been 1 Erica played so far, right? Unless I missed it. Now this has to be a retreat. Probably going for the Palkia now. I say probably, almost certainly. Cyrus this Exeggutor, sorry, in. Yeah, I feel like the Yanmega really could have had a big impact this game, and it wouldn't have had to overly worry too much about, you know, be over-reliant on the coin flips from Exeggutor. But yeah, this was a rough one. I think things just sort of spiraled in this. Also, I do need to check. Oh, the round's got 5 minutes left. I was going to say we must be getting round timer soon. If they don't hurry up and finish, though, it's going to be a draw. They've got 5 minutes, which I'm sure is more than long enough. Yeah, this Exeggutor is still going to get healed up in the back line. And I feel very safe. Only dealing 40 to Palkia, but honestly, like, Not's got like a decent amount of time. Again, though, no Celebi is about as good as it's going to get. Pretty sure now we're going to see what I like to call Lespice, which is going to be the Dawn shoving the electric energy onto Palkia from the Magneton. The problem is, though, this does 150. And last time I checked, 150 was not 160. Which means this Exeggutor lives. The other Exeggutor lives. It deals 20 from the Helm. It now has an attack to hit, flip once. So it's a little bit spicy overall. Oh, there's Cyrus. And not only is that Cyrus, but that's also, as is often the case with that guy, going to be the game. It doesn't matter if they flip heads, doesn't matter if they flip tails. It was only a matter of time. And not Axolotl takes the match 2-1. Very close. Very tricky one. I think, you know, there was a touch of improvement there potentially available, or different lines at least to take. But yeah, a good close match overall. So let's just go to the, is this right? Wait, let's just go to here. Check on the bracket, see how everything's doing. All the matches are done. There's no issues, so I'm going to end the round. I'll do a little cheeky. We'll have a minute or so before we start the next round, but let's see how everything's going. Ooh, 5 and 6 for Exeggutor. Dark Zone is doing pretty well. Charizard Shock. Pachirisu, 3 out of the 4 of them won. Not bad. Yanmega Dialga not doing too good. Skarmory Zone 50-50, 50-50. What have we got here? Rampardos taking a win. Dragonite taking a win with Dragonite Magnezone. The Infernape Heatmore taking a win. Garchomp Kangaskhan taking a win. Okay. Okay, yeah, Weezing Wiggly as well. Blastoise X Blastoise took a win. Let's just think about this. Blastoise took a win. That is the sort of stuff I want to see, okay? These are the games we play. You know, I'm going to look at the list. Who is it? Kirin. Honorable list. Hey, what an honorable list. Blastoise as far as the eye can see. I like it. Not even that bad, actually, because with the only one EX, you can really, like, manage this. Okay, guys, get ready. I am going to start the next round, so hold on to your butts. Again, make sure you're in Discord sharing your screen. We've got the next round going up right now. Pairings are done. And we'll just have a quick jump in here. Wait, who was the... wait, where was it? It was Molcast. Okay, we'll go and check out Molcast. I want to see this Empoleon deck probably fail again. That's what it is. Let me just load this up for you guys. Give me 1 sec. Pairings. Whoops. Yeah, so we have Molcast on the bottom, running the Empoleon deck, which I'm a fan of. And then a Dialga on the top, running, I don't know, because I've not looked yet. Hang on. Oh, it's Infernape Dodrio. Okay. Versus Empoleon Spiritomb. Bruxish. That's what we like to see. Oh, no one saw that. I forgot this was showing, wasn't it? Okay, let's put that out of the way. Looks like the players are good to go. As we get into round 2. No one saw a thing, I promise. Gotta readjust the overlay. Sorry, guys. 1 second. There we go. Should be okay. Good to go. Oh, wait. It needs to slide a bit over here. It's a bit giddy going on the far right of the screen. It is what it is. It's fine. And then I have to readjust this. Just like this. Slide it over here. And that'll do. It's a bit janky. I'm sorry. I'll improve it for next time, guys. Difficult, though, because everyone's playing at different aspect ratios. But here we go. Oh, I've not changed it. Wait, I have changed the names. I just didn't press the button. There we go. So we've got Dialga on the top on Dodrio. Infernape going up against Empoleon, Spiritomb, and 1 Bruxish here. So I can see the Piplup opener. That Doduo, though, with a Rocky Helm's a little bit annoying. Not that Piplup can do any damage anyway. Bruxish is going to receive the energy, though. I really like Empoleon, but it definitely feels like a Pokemon that you need to like sort of just curve through, right? Like just get straight there. Okay, we are going to see the energy on this Piplup. You know what? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, you know what I could do? It'll be fine. I'll just put the points over here. You can still see the energy, okay? There we go. There we go. So yeah, we've got Moltres on the bottom here. Does get into Prinplup, double Prinplup, actually. Which is pretty good, because it means the active spot gets to tank for another turn, which is very, very nice indeed. We are going to see the Professor's Research get used, which again is what you want nice and early. We've got double Prinplup versus double Dodrio right now. But the Prinplup in the, Prinplup, sorry, in the back is going to be juiced. If there's an Empoleon on curve, this could get very, very dangerous for Dio. And also the Bruxish is basically ready as well, right? Because the turn you attack is the turn you'll attach the second energy to it. So Bruxish is good to go. The only thing that I think might have been a bit unfortunate here, let me double check if they actually run it. 1 second, guys. Pairings. Oh, let me just check the list. Oh no, sorry, I was gonna say it would be a shame because they've not got a Rocky Helm on that Prinplup, but they don't run Rocky Helm, which is surprising with a Bruxish in the deck. We are gonna see, of course, Empoleon the Lord hit the board with a huge backhanded slap from that Flipper, and that's gonna be a big problem because Dodrio's gone. That's 1 point up to Moltres right now, and the Chimchar just took 30. So if this Chimchar can't evolve into Monferno, then it's going to get knocked out by the Empoleon's second backhand. Because this attack is very strong. 3 energy, and it deals 80 active, 30 to a bench. Like, that is a strong attack. It's just, as usual, getting there is the tricky part, right? We are going to see the Monferno evolve, though. So the big question now comes down to, well, the Infernape, if it's there, one taps the Empoleon. So then what's the plan, right? Right, it's all good and well knocking out the Dodrios, but then how do you deal with the Infernape? Although the Infernape is going to have, if it's the only Pokemon on the board, it is going to have a level of cooldown, right? Because it'll attack once, and then there's no other way to get energy if you've not already got Pokemon on the board doing other stuff. I've seen it, Jack, but I'm not going to talk about stuff too much because I'm doing this at the moment. I'm not going to answer like random questions just while I'm casting, that's all. Oh, wait, I didn't even see the Cyrus. Yeah, of course, that's going to be game. Wow. Incredible. Great start there for Moltres on the old Empoleon. That's what we like to see. Not too bad at all, going 1-0 up. And this would be great if Empoleon can make a splash in the tournament today, right? It'd be nice as well, because I imagine... Let me just check the list again. Yeah, it's double Cyrus on there. There is a Dawn on there as well, with double X speed. So it's a nice little energy push. I like that strategy, because everything apart from Empoleon retreats for 1. Which means 0 with the X speed, of course. Okay, let's go into game number 2. Just waiting for the players to drop the active. And we are good to go. So let's go into game 2 here. Start with a Chimchar on the top 4 Dio. And the Spiritomb is going to be coming out to play. for Moltres. And this is what gets a little bit weird. Like, Dio's going first, but do you want to put Pokemon down against the Spiritomb? Because you're basically just saying, okay, well, this Doduo now is going to take 10 damage. But obviously, if you've got the evolves, it's not like a yes-no answer question, right? Because it depends on the situation. But it feels bad, right? Because now you know this Doduo's taken 10. Like, almost certainly. We even got the draws available there. Nice early Professor's Research as well for Moltres. Piplup hitting the board too. Yeah, and I like this. Just start hitting stuff, because it gives you more control over the battlefield going forward as well. If this Chimchar retreats, unless there's a potion or anything, which let me just triple check if there is or there isn't. Hang on. Not exactly. Yeah, there's no potion in this Infernape deck. So because of that, that damage now always exists, which means this Chimchar line is always Cyrusable for like the rest of the game, which is, you know, the strength of Spiritomb. Doesn't do tons of damage, but it's annoying. Here, though, Dodrio is going to evolve on the back line, which again is the reason why you would play it into that Spiritomb without a good answer. But what's the plan, right? Because if there's... Is it going to be Scratch? Is it going to be... Oh, okay. It's going to be evolve into Monferno and get that 30 damage in. It's not tons, but it's something. Also, as well, I'll double check. But yeah, another water-based deck that isn't running Misty. Told you guys. Remember I said. Wait, how much does Prinplup do? Does 30. Okay. I just like the attack here, honestly. Yep, just gonna tickle them. Nothing too crazy. All that damage is gonna again keep Cyrus active and also just trickle down the Monferno a little bit. I think here as well is, and this is why it gets a little bit tricky, is if you've not already built up the board, then the Infernape dealing tons of damage doesn't matter as much if you're not using big Pokemon, right? It's not as big a deal normally, if you're not like using EXs. So now we'll see if there's going to be the Razzle Dazzle play. So I was talking earlier about the power of X Speed and Dawn, allowing you to pull out sort of surprise attacks. And if there's an X Speed, a Dawn, and an Empoleon available, this could get dicey very quickly for Dio. Okay, so there's going to be draws there. That again, just the Spiritomb just tickling away. Professor's Research going up there for Dio. They get a second Doduo down. Okay. At the moment, you know, 3 sort of non-EX Pokemon on the board. Of course, Monferno evolves into Infernape EX, but just at the moment, because if this is a little bit susceptible, right? It's at the health where Prinplup will be able to knock it out. Just gotta get the attack on. Knocks out the Spiritomb. Dio basically saying, I'll knock out the Spiritomb, you knock out the Monferno, and we go from there, right? Because that is guaranteed to happen now. And Molcast currently leading this match 1-0 so far. This is round 2 of Raven League week 3. Does DL run PokeCon? Wait, where did the deck list go? Oh, there's Empoleon though. DL runs 1 PokeCon. Empoleon's going to slap Monferno into next week. And put the damage on the Doduo, which I think I kind of like, right? Because this, not that I think it's a big deal either way, but it's likely the Dodrio comes in and then you just Empoleon slap it again and then hit the Doduo again. Oh, so, okay, so it is going to be double Dodrio out on the board, but these Drill Pecks aren't going to be enough to deal with Empoleon. Yeah, I think even just mathematically, this is probably over, right? Because Empoleon knocks out this Dodrio. The Chimchar on the back can only evolve into Monferno next turn, which means there's that whole turn that they can't get to Infernape, which is another turn that Empoleon gets to knock a Pokemon out. So yeah, it looks like that's a concede. It's going to be 2-0 for Molcast. So that's going to be Molcast going 1-1 in the Swiss so far. Congratulations to them. Although I will say, they misplayed. I just didn't want to mention it too much because I could see the hand. But congratulations to Molcast, regardless, getting the dub. It's what we like to see. Let me see. Yeah, you just won the game and then you just didn't. Oh, it was funny. But I'm gonna jump on to see if I can find another player who's still in the game. That doesn't look like they're still in the game. Wait, how many matches are there? Let me check how many matches there are left. Oh, there's still a good amount of matches left. Okay, let me see what I can see. See what my elf eyes can see here. One sec, guys. Okay, let me find this one. Oh, this is the last game. Oh god, can I get into it fast enough? Let me try. Okay, this is gonna be Cole versus Ferris. Okay. Let me just go and it's 1-1 right now. So this is literally the last game of the match. I just thought I'd get in quick, try and show you guys what I can show you. But yeah, currently 1-1. Okay, yeah, we're still good. And then can I turn this on? Oh god. Wait. Where's the points thing? Oh, there it is. Oh my, this is so hard to do, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to see Ferris on the top. Skarmory is going to fight back against the Magnezone, but it's not going to be enough. And this Magnezone's going to have enough energy to actually knock out the Skarmory. So it doesn't matter. Just like that, Ferris is going to take the victory there. So congratulations. I don't even know what that was. Let's take a quick look at the matchup. It was, let me close this out quick. It was just Magnezone, wait. Oh yeah, it was Magnezone Darkrai on the top, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. I was looking at the wrong deck list for a second, yeah. Magnezone Darkrai going up against that list. Okay, fair enough. Let's see what else we can get into here. Let's see if I can find some other matchups. This one looks like it might be okay. Never mind. Not loading. This one's still going. It looks like it is not still going. Okay, let's take a look at the meta then and see how it's going so far. Let's have a look. How many matches do we have left? We've still got a load of matches. Have I just conveniently not got matches that are being played in stream? Oh, hang on. What about this one? Oh, no, it's not that one. Can't be. What about this one? Oh, this one's still going. Okay, let me try and cap this one for you guys. Sorry. Shrug versus Cheese. Perfect. Let me just... Hang on, is this a very long... Oh, no one saw it. Very long layout. What's that? Cheese taking 2 points. Shrug on 0 so far. And this is also 1-1, guys. Right now, so this is the final game of their match as well. Shrug also taking a knockout there, so not too bad at all. I can see a lonely Greninja going up against Yanmega, so that's not looking too amazing, unfortunately. It looks like that is going to be the knockout. Wow, that escalated. Dialga, Yanmega going up against Darkrai, Weavile, Greninja. Oh wait, I didn't save. That's stupid, my bad. But yeah, Cheese is going to take it by looks of things. So yeah, congratulations to Cheese taking that victory there. Let me get rid of this for a second. Let me open that for another second. And take a look at where the... I mean, everything won't be locked in yet. But close that out. We've still got a few matches left, but they should be short, you know, winding up pretty quick. You know what we can do as well, actually? Where is... It's... Open this. Is it going to open how I want it? Yeah, here we go, guys. This is the current standings for Raven League. These are the current standings that we're on. Just to give you a little glimpse. And what I'll do is tonight, once it rounds up, I'll add the new standings in. And then probably tomorrow, I'll announce the points, that the cut-off points, basically, where if you make X amount of points, you'll be able to get in to a knockout tournament. So yeah, we've got a few players been doing really well. These few in the high scores with 21s. But then, you know, only one loss behind them. We have this little group here of 18s. And then we have 15s. So we've got good little clumps of players here. And again, this is... basically, you can add one more result in. The way this is going to work is it's 4 weeks. We're currently on week 3. And if you play all 4, you can take your best 3 results and put them in. If you play 3, then it's all of those matches get put in. If you only play 2, it's all of those. But obviously, you've missed out on one potential gaining of points. But yeah, not looking too bad at all. Just give us the approx today. Can't wait till tomorrow. Well, I'll do it on Saturday then. I missed week 2 on accident, so I like this system. Exactly, Andy, yeah. And like I said, this isn't, you know, the craziest thing in the world, I get it, but it's just a system that just lets people compete without having to hard commit, because I know how difficult that can be sometimes. It does look like we only have 4 matches left to finish up, so not too bad at all. But yeah, if you miss a week, it's fine. If you hit all 4 weeks, that's good because it gives you a bit of a safety net, so to speak. And honestly, if you do really well, there's potential you could just qualify on 2 weeks, right? So we'll see how it goes. Like that, I don't have to waste the entire day to play. Exactly, yeah. Because also as well, those kind of already exist. So if you want to, or if you want to put a day or 2 aside to play, those tournaments actually exist already, right? So that having one extra one wouldn't really do too much. Let me close these. Yeah, not looking too bad at all. Just keep an eye on these matches that are left. We've got 4 matches going to finish up. Funnily enough, we also very quickly blitz through this tournament because it's even faster than I imagined, if I'm being honest, because there's technically 18 minutes left of the round. We've only got 4 matches left. So as quick as we play, as quick as we go, it makes it actually go even faster. I think we've been doing about, what, 2.5 hours from start to finish for 4 rounds, which I think is not bad at all. I think it's not bad at all in terms of just raw time. But look at this, though. Some nice decks here. And this is, I feel like I say this every week, and it's just kind of true. But I just love that there's this spread of decks, right? Yes, there's obviously, if we look at the meta game, there's like, you know, nearly 20% is this deck, 14%, but then you get like all of this. And this isn't a particularly large tournament in terms of volume of players, but I just love the spread of like people going, no, I'm bringing this deck. No, I like this deck. I like these Pokemon. I like this, you know. Also, as well, just a quick shout out there are people streaming. So make sure to check them out, give them a bit of support. Kronos, you've seen him in the channel here and there, right? Kronos is really good at the game. Hates Manaphy for some silly reason, but still. But Kronos is good, so make sure to give him a follow. He is streaming right now on Twitch. And then, of course, we have a Nidaiden. Nidaiden, I don't know. Sorry, apologies. So yeah, they're streaming as well, so make sure to check them out. If you go in this tournament page, you can see my stream, and then you can see their streams, and you know, give them a follow, say good job or something, you know, just chuck them a bit of support maybe. That's always a positive. That's a good point. I'm guessing Kronos is not still playing. Let's check. No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, and then the final week, of course, is going to be next Wednesday. So we will be doing that next Wednesday for the final week, and then of course, Kronos, of course. And then we're going to be having a knockout. There's a chance the knockout's going to be on a weekend day, though, just so people are aware. It won't, or it shouldn't be a super long day at all, but because it's just going to be a knockout, it's going to be a few hours. But it might have to be on a weekend, because I don't know if it'll go maybe a bit too long for an evening, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. But again, it will not be like a huge time commitment, right? Because it'll just be knockout, go, 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 go kind of scenario. And once, you know, play your match. If you've got your next match, you play that match. If you've got your next match, play that match, and so on. Is there a system to tell how many will make the knockouts? Yeah, I decide. So basically what's going to happen is after today, probably tonight / likely tomorrow, I'm going to put in the Discord, I'm going to like put how many points you need to hit. Because what we're not going to do, if you look at this, we're not going to say top 32, right? Because if we did that, then these players that all got the same points wouldn't make it. So this isn't it, just so you know. But if I said you need 9 points randomly and it's 2 weeks, so it's just these results, basically everyone up to here, so it would be a 64 player. But if I said you need 15 points, everyone who gets it would be an 18 player knockout, right? So it'll be an amount of points. It's not going to be a top X specifically, because the way the tournament works, a top X would just push people out that like semi-randomly, basically. So I don't want to avoid that. If you hit the point amount, you're getting in, basically, is the way I want to run it. I don't want there to be like these tiebreakers that no one likes to decide whether you make it or not, because I think it's just fair. If you've done well enough, you get invited to the knockout, and that it is what it is, right? It's done. So yeah, that's the plan. And yeah, these are current points, not for this week though. This is not including the current points that are like being earned now this week, but this will get added on, and at the end of the stream I will show an updated version of this. We will take the points from this tournament, add them on, so at the end of the stream you will know exactly what sort of point amount you're on. And we can get this linked in the Discord, right, Iskren, once the stream's over, so people can just like scroll, as long as it's not. Is this editable? Oh, okay. We'll get a readout. I press Control Z. We'll get a read-only copy. Put in the Discord. Okay, we've only got one more match left. And once that match is over, we'll have our usual, minute or so to look at what's going on in the meta game and the standings, and then we'll go from there. That tickled me, that. It's also because I've got a new keyboard that's a different layout. So I'm still getting used to it because the buttons are different sizes as well. That's the problem. So I'm still getting used to the buttons. I have a, you know, a thin enter key. I don't know if that's weird for you guys or not. But I have, you know, an enter key that's like a shift key and not like what I would have an enter key of, which is the big fat one. But that even pressing that's hard enough sometimes. Okay, what is this last match that's left? Oh, it's Flipsicle and Pedon. Wait a minute, and none of them are streaming? I'm sure I cast them both last week. Oh, guys, I am disappointed. How people go through the big tournament? Yeah, I just explained, Rudy. It's going to be based on an amount of points and not on an amount of people. That makes sense. Okay, you can't edit it now. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they are 1-1. Have a look at the deck lists, actually. Ah, Executor Celebi from Pedon versus Garchomp Kangaskhan from Flipsicle. Okay. How many points are needed? Because this is my first time running this format, Rudy, it's going to be decided tonight/tomorrow. I'll announce how many points are going to make it. Because I'll be honest, the combination of not running this format before, not knowing how many people are going to play, made estimating the points difficult to possibly impossible. Right? So, because I didn't want to announce points too early, and then it works out that there's like 6 people in the knockout, right? I want a decent amount of people to have a chance to play in the knockout. So basically, my goal is to get a decent amount of people, but you can't go like 0-4, 1-3, 1-3 and make it, right? It's going to be more points than that. It's going to be like you need a few good runs to make it, roughly. Obviously, we'll... Yeah, so the match that's taken... I wouldn't minded seeing that, honestly. I'm going to have words with those two. I'm sure Flipsicle and Pedon have both streamed their views before. Disappointed. Disappointed. They've only got 10 minutes to finish, so if they're going to be too long, then imagine they get a draw. All are done. Oh, did they just finish? Nice. Okay, so I'll give everyone just a minute, and we'll have a bit of a review here. This is this right? No, it can't be right. Oh, wait, I didn't end round, that's why. Oops, end round. Like, wait, why is it not refreshed properly? There we go, round has ended. Let me do a quick smash the refresh a little bit here. And yeah, there we go. Executors recovered. 61%. Darkrai Zone, 64%. Charizard still struggling here. I'm shocked that people keep bringing this. I really am. Pachirisu still doing okay here. Not too bad at all. Dialga Yanmega, not so hot. Skarmory Magnezone is one of those... Oh, no. I thought one of them was thingy. Oh, yeah, he's playing water, isn't he? Gallade Hitmonlee, 0 and 3. Even rhymes. Rampardos doing work again here. Blastoise, 2-0. Old the dog and bone. 2-0. Insane. I know who we're spectating next round. We've got Magnezone Ninetales, 1-1 as well. Darkrai Kangaskhan over there as well. Okay. Right, guys, we're going to get into the next round. We'll keep things moving. Next round has been paired. Go. I'm going to set up this match because I know which one I want to spectate. Set this up. Oh, waffle truffle. Okay, let's take a quick look at the matchup. Hold. It is going to be Kirin versus... oh, Aiden again. Okay. Both players currently 2-0 in the Swiss, so starting off with a very good run. Oh, we even have game audio here. We're popping off. Oh, it's a bit loud though. Hang on, let me turn that down a touch. There we go. You gonna watch the direct? Yeah, of course, we'll be there. We'll be there on stream tomorrow watching direct. We are going to get into this one. It is going to be Kirin versus Aiden. And guys, Kirin is the Blastoise X Blastoise player. So of course we were going to watch it because they're being nice enough to stream the match as well. And their opponent, we saw earlier, is going to be Kirin on the Darkrai Kangaskhan Spiritomb. So 2 Darkrai EX, 2 Kangaskhan, 1 Spiritomb, and then a selection of supporters. There's a Cyrus, a Sabrina, a Dawn, Pokecoms, 2 Rocky Helmets, 1 Giant Cape, and 2 Leaf in there as well. Just getting into the game, as you can probably hear the beeps and boops. Just going to make sure the players are in and comfortable before there's any shenanigans on stream, of course. Oh, one of the players has just asked for a minute. That's okay. We'll wait. It's all good. Sorry, guys. I'm just keeping my eye on chat to make sure I know what's going on. Yeah, so this is already round 3 we're kicking off with now. Obviously, there's only this round and one more round left, which means, as usual, we're kind of flying through the evening. We've only been live for, well, the tournament's only been live for an hour and 15 minutes now. Not too bad at all for a couple of rounds. Typical, the one match I wanted to watch is being slightly delayed, but it's okay. We'll get there. Oh, you know what we maybe can do? Oh yeah, I can just do this if you want. Oh, this is, I have to get a bit spicy. Oh, I mean, they're streaming anyway, to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. And we can just... Wait, why is that not working? What? Interesting, okay. We can watch Kronos. So they're playing Starmie, Gyarados EX, Starmie EX, Gyarados EX, Vaporeon. There's even a blue in there. Going up against, what's this, Charizard, Mew. Kronos currently 0-2 though, so not having the best run of it. Unfortunately. Not having the best run. Oh, wait, the players in the other match might be getting ready now. I'm gone. Hold. We are getting ready. This might end up being the last match on the stream of the round as well, since it's only just starting. Hey, we're in. Okay, cool. So, as I mentioned before, we have Darkrai Kangaskhan going up on the top with Aiden, and then we have Kirin on the Blastoise X Blastoise line, which again I have full respect for. You can't argue with Blastoise X Blastoise with a Blastoise coin, and hopefully the Blastoise playmat as well. So let's see how it's gonna go cooking here. I'm just waiting for the players to reveal their actives, which has happened. Now I can just quickly change this, and change that, and then do this. Wait, where is it? Oh, that's where it is. There we go. So we are pretty much good to go, as I said. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Whoops. No one saw it. It's fine. There we go. Apologies, apologies. Man, give us spectator mode, am I right? So we have Kirin on the bottom on this Blastoise X Blastoise list. Does have the Manaphy in the active spot. At the moment, though, Darkrai is going to start bullying the Manaphy with that energy attached to on 20. Squirtle is going to hit the bench, though. That's also going to be second Manaphy. So this has the benefit, of course, of like maximizing the Manaphy energy. However, it does just mean there's another Manaphy on the board, which means there's like more options for the likes of Sabrina and such, right? So this could get pretty interesting. And Waffle's behind it. Waffle, come here. And the problem here is honestly, like, if Manaphy gets another couple of... Oh, okay, well, there's Spiritomb. That's a big deal. There's going to be energy on the Spiritomb, yeah? Wait, what? Yeah, I'm just going to get the deck up as well, just so I can remind myself of what's cooking. Yeah, there are no Vaporeons in this list. It is literally 2 regular Blastoise, 1 EX Blastoise, and 2 Manaphy. I'm going to get the Wartortle curve out, though. This is already looking quite good. I guess the plan here was the Manaphy defense from a Sabrina, right? If there's no other Squirtle in hand, then it's just Sabrina defense, which I get, right? It's not too bad. The interesting part will be if a Blastoise just comes out now, does Darkrai really have a good defense for this? I mean, obviously if there's Cyrus, but like regular Blastoise is 150, it deals 80, right? But if it comes out next turn, it deals 80 to the Spiritomb, knocks it out, and then the next turn with the energy attach, it will deal what 140, right? Because it does 80 plus 60. So unless there's a cape or something. Es wird auf den Gegner gewartet. I don't know what that means. Waiting for opponent? No hand for snipers, yeah. I don't think anyone playing in this is going to cheat, but it's just, why not, right? There's waiting for the opponent. I thought so, yeah. So yeah, look now. This... Ooh. Oh yeah, I think you retreat the Manaphy and bring in the Toys, right? And then knock out the Spiritomb with the Blastoise. If you have it, which there you go. Revealed. I think that's what you do, right? Because you can't leave the Manaphy in, because then it gets tapped by the Darkrai. And then you still have to deal with the Spiritomb. So you may as well deal with the Spiritomb now. And that should set up lethal, doesn't it? Because you can knock out the Spiritomb now. You go to 110. The Darkrai only does 100. And then next turn you do 140. Right? This looks fine. Let me just double check the deck list again. I don't think there was there anything that could help? The Cyrus Sabrina stuff, but there's no Giovanni. There's no Giovanni. There's one giant cape. There's a giant cape. And that alone could save the day. But if it's not exactly giant cape, it has to be retreat into this Kangaskhan and something else. Because again, both players do run Sabrina, I'm pretty sure. So there's the fear of Sabrina in there as well. Yeah, I always assume at this point that nearly every deck runs Sabrina Cyrus. Giant cape dies to the hat. Yeah, I'm saying you retreat in Giant Cape. Yeah, we're going to see Manaphy be brought in. Which is smart because it means normally an energy would have to go onto Manaphy. However, X-Speed exists, as we're about to find out. So we are going to see Lord Blastoise, the non-EX, basically solo this game against Darkrai, Spiritomb, Kangaskhan. Not too bad game one there for Kirin. Not too bad at all. X-Speed, yeah, saving the day. Good play there from Aiden. But yeah, not too bad at all there. Good win. Blastoise x Blastoise, getting it done. Bear in mind, this deck is 2-0 right now. And it's putting itself in a really good position to go 2-0 again. Well, to go 3-0 in the Swiss. As the players are getting ready to dive into the next game. Just waiting for them to get in. They have connected. They're just going to put down their actives and then we'll reveal once again. Okay, looks like it is going to be Kirin going first, which is not really what you're after, but you do get to accelerate Blastoise evolutions if that, it's something, right? And they are revealed, so let's get cooking. But why is it that far across? Slide a bit over here. Let's centralize ourselves. We do have Spiritomb starting and Manaphy starting, so arguably, maybe you would want Kangaskhan instead of Spiritomb in this specific matchup. But arguably, good starters for both players, although nothing been revealed on the bench yet. Need to explain the two regular? Well, I think it's the same reason, for example, I was playing normal Gyarados, is having 2 EX can lead you in weird positions, whereas having the 1 EX means that you can still fill, like, a Manaphy can drop and a Blastoise can drop, and you still have an EX Blastoise available. Because if your Manaphy gets dealt with quickly, you're in big trouble, right? Whereas they then can have to tank through a normal Blastoise, and then you can have an EX at the end. So I think it's just dependent, honestly, on the game. But I imagine 2 Blastoise EX feels a bit clunky. I can see Squirtle get pulled in, though, by the Sabrina. And this is a lot of spread damage everywhere, honestly. This Spiritomb and Darkrai combo doing the works here. And now this Squirtle is very susceptible to a Cyrus. It's going to evolve it into the Wartortle regardless, though. Going to start giving it the energy. And already ramped to 3 energy. So if there's a Blastoise, whether it's Blastoise or Blastoise EX, it's still going to be a very relevant amount of damage very quickly. And all, like, the maximum damage this turn can happen is 30 now, right? With 10 damage from the Spiritomb and then like a Cyrus to pull the War Turtle in. So this War Turtle is very safe, and if there's a Blastoise knocking around, then the Evolve's going to be big because they get to well, they get to knock out the Spiritomb unless there's a Cape Down, no matter what. And if it's in a Blastoise EX, they definitely knock out the Spiritomb, and then pretty easily get to the point where they can knock out the Darkrai. Is this just a very strong Darkrai counter? It feels like it, right? And there's Cyrus. Gonna get this War Turtle in, gonna be able to deal with that 30. Ooh, Rocky Helmet on the Spiritomb is very nice, isn't it? That is a significant amount of damage. We are going to see Blastoise EX. Does go down to 100. So this Blastoise will get knocked out if there's not a Sabrina. But there is. Huge. And this might not look huge because the Darkrai doesn't get knocked out this turn, but it stops the Rocky Helmet damage, which lets the Blastoise live, which then, I think if they can get over the hump of this Darkrai, this Darkrai will deal 100, then suddenly, if Blastoise knocks this out, the Spiritomb deals 10, then it can be a double knockout and you'd still win because the Manaphy still lives, right? So this could be huge. And they almost have to lock in this 80, right? Oh, second Rocky Helmet is incredible. Are there any heals in this deck? There's capes. It's tricky. Oh, the Rocky Helmet is so strong. So Blastoise is gonna blast. No second Squirtle is frankly a nightmare. They're gonna Bazooka, but they're gonna go down to 20, which means the second Darkrai can just knock it out with an energy attach and still have the Spiritomb up front to deal 10. It looked like Kirin was going to get there this game and make it a swift 2-0, but I don't think that's the case anymore. I think the double Rocky Helm was just too much. And obviously the lack of second Squirtle being able to ramp into and even a Blastoise or anything to help out. So yeah, Aiden going to go up 2 points. It's now 2-2, of course. But this Manaphy's just looking around, asking for some friends somewhere. And they just don't exist. So yeah, it's going to be a 10 damage from Spiritomb. Manaphy can literally do nothing. And I think this would have to be an exact Squirtle into retreat draw. But realistically not going to happen. So that is going to be the concede there from Kirin. And that means that we are going to go into game number 3. As Aiden evens it up. Yeah, really close, this stuff. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Just waiting for the players to dive into the final game of the series. Okay, here we go. I'm going to reveal in just a second once the players decide what they're doing with their actives. There's one locked in. See if there's another. There's another. And we can go. It is the dream again. Both players. Spiritomb on the top there for Aiden. Going up against that Manaphy opening. But the problem, as ever with Manaphy, is the Manaphy opening's only good if you can actually hit you know, a Squirtle or something to target. I will say as well, I don't know what everyone thinks about this. We just saw a Pokeball into Professor Research, and I actually think with Manaphy, you're supposed to Professor's Research and then Pokeball. So maybe a slight misstep that turn. Just in this humble man's opinion. Spiritomb gonna start working. It does have then the option as well to go aggro next turn. Let's find out what's on the cards here. Manaphy's first turn to get an attack off. They're gonna drop. Ooh, okay. Gonna start just ramping up some energy, but the energy on the Manaphy is just not what you are after at all. A single Squirtle. And that is, of course, bear in mind, a weakness to this list, right? So a weakness with this Blastoise list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your 9 Pokemon can't receive Manaphy buff on the initial turn, right? And there are evolutions, basically, which is a problem, right? Over half of your total Pokemon are evolutions, which makes it a little bit tricky. It's why if, for example, and I'm not saying this is good, but if you run like a Vaporeon in there, then suddenly you've got an Eevee that can be on the bench as well. Now, of course, it does make having a Manaphy opening a little bit rarer, but it also makes it more likely that you have basics to target with Manaphy in the early stages. We are going to see Karen take the time with this one, and oof. Yeah, this has no Squirtle written all over it. And that is incredibly rough. And you would say that, oh, well, at least their opponent doesn't have Darkrai. That's true. Darkrai being on board would be way worse. However, Kangaskhan can slap Manaphy, right? Like, it is more than capable of slapping around the little blue boy. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Because if this knocks this Manaphy out, that's a really bad spot. There's one heads. It happens all the time, doesn't it? Double slappage going onto that Manaphy. That's going to be yeeted and deleted. And now, if this next draw isn't exactly Squirtle, it's going to be a really unfun round 3 match here for Kiran. Did not look like Squirtle. I'm going to throw it out there for you guys. Wait. I can't talk too much because it's to do with their hand, but I'm not sure this was the best play. I'm not sure this was the best play. I think Kiran's given up when they didn't necessarily need to give up. I think they've just given up. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll tell you why after the game. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the mental's gone. Okay, Squirtle is a go. Luckily, the opponent's also drawn terribly. There's still no Darkrai, and this Kangaskhan has not slapped this second Manaphy as hard as it could have, put it that way. So now the Squirtle can start ramping up to 2 energy, of course. And again, this deck does run Misty. Yeah, the opponent's nearly at hand cap. Oh, okay. That should be hand cap, right? They have to play something. And there's a Darkrai. So both players sort of stumble into their win conditions, slowly but surely. But I think they did hover it earlier, so it's not revealing any information that wasn't shown. But they had Pokecoms in hand for all those turns they just passed, which was surprising to me. Okay, there's going to be 30 damage, but the Manaphy, yeah, does mean it's going to get knocked out, which is very scary indeed, because it means that at best, this can be a war total right now. Aiden currently leading 2-0 in points, but if they can get hold of, at this point, let's be honest, Blastoise EX, there's a chance. But this sort of downtime turn is very rough. You burn it. You don't burn, you just don't draw. You basically draw step doesn't happen if your hand's full. Yeah, it just basically you just skip the draw step if you start the turn with 10 cards. They're going to play Misty and hit the tails. Oh yeah, definitely wouldn't attack. Yeah, there. Yeah. Agreed. Okay, we are going to see the retreat here from Kangaskhan. Darkrai going to go in. I think this is just trying to not give Blastoise a clean knockout, right? Oh, wait, what am I doing? There's Dawn. Yeah, I forgot there was Dawn in the deck. Never mind, GG. That is going to be Aiden taking the game. And my surprise there was, I think there were 2 turns just passed by Kiran. And Kiran had Pokecoms, Wartortle, Blastoise EX. And for me, I was interested at the pass because I genuinely thought it's better to comms the Blastoise to try and get a Squirtle, because you run 3 Blastoise. So if you comms the Blastoise to fish for a Squirtle and get it, that Squirtle's activated a turn earlier, and then you've got a couple of turns to draw Blastoise because you literally can't evolve it. So yeah, a bit of an interesting choice there. I'm not sure if it would have, you know, in the real world made it the huge difference, but still. Let's see if I can find another game. Yeah, for some reason, Neutron looks like they're streaming, but they're not. There's only 2 active. Okay, I don't think they're in stream. Okay, well, let's take a look at the bracket. Yeah, so we only have 2 games left to go. And then we'll be cracking on with the final round very, very quickly, just like that. Yeah, Kronos is finished as well. Kronos won, though, which is nice. Do they have to play the same deck every game in this best-of series? Yes. You submit 1 deck per week. You have to play that deck in a best of 3. Now, as soon as Limitless maybe lets us submit 2 decks, we'll play the best format, which is Conquest. It's not a best of. They play a best of 3 for each round. But yeah, as soon as Limitless gives us multiple deck submissions feature in this website, all our tournaments will be Conquest going forward. 2-deck Conquest. No messing around. It'll be glorious. But until then, we do what we can with what we've got, right? This last round just tilted the hell out of me. Why? What happened? Just keep an eye on the matches. There's still just the 2 matches going left. Have a quick look what's going on. There is Lock-On versus Greeny. Wait, Lock-On? Lock-On streaming. Hang on a minute. Hold. I didn't realize Lock-On. I thought Lock-On wasn't playing. Oh yeah, it's in. Okay, guys, I'll try and get this up quick. There we go, guys. We'll just get it up quick. Sorry about that. Lock-On. And it's 1-1. Oh, that is not how I've typed, is it? Yeah, it's 1-1. Sorry about that, guys. I thought that none of the matches were streaming. I didn't recognize the name. So yeah, we do have Magcargo, Wigglytuff, Weezing. You know, the usual. I didn't come because I'd go. Yeah, well, my thought, Kieran, was because you have 3 Blastoise, it might have been worth rolling the dice because at worst you end up with another Blastoise. I know it would be non-EX versus EX, but also if you never get the Squirtle, it doesn't matter that you have the evolution line, right? Whereas if you con the Blastoise and if you do hit it, Squirtle goes down and then you have basically 2 turns to draw a Blastoise. But yeah, it was a bit dicey. Ah, that's called Conquest? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Limitless doesn't support Conquest at the moment. Either we are going to get a retreat from the Wigglytuff into the Weezing. Okay. So not sure what Burn does. Burn, it deals 20 damage. It's like Poison, but it deals 20 damage. But after it deals 20 damage, the player flips a coin, and if it's heads, the Burn is healed. And so it goes away. It heals. Oh yeah, appreciate it, Kieran. Yeah, of course. Same again next week. I'm a big Blastoise fan, so I appreciate your deck submission. Yeah, trust me, as soon as Conquest is possible on the website, we will be doing Conquest all the time. There's trust me, of all the people who promoting Conquest, I'm the one. So yeah, we've got Weezing. Gonna put the poison on the Magnezone. Magnezone gets that poison removed with the retreat. Darkrai is fully juiced. The Magneton / Zones are kind of juiced. Magnezone can still do 1 more attack. I'm surprised at the retreat there, because now Weezing just can chill, right? Am I missing something, or could Magnezone have just knocked the Weezing out, took 80 from Wiggly, and then maybe dealt 110 to Wiggly? I wasn't watching though, I'm not gonna lie. So it's worse poison, kind of? Yes and no, because it deals double the damage poison does, right? So like Magcargo deals 30 and burns. It effectively deals 50, because the burn happens every time you apply it at least once. Oh, Waffle Truffle. Slugma going in. Like, half the time, Burn does, like, 40 damage, right? Over the course of the back and forth turn, which is a lot. Okay, we are going to see the Magneton still juicing. Was also effective. Oh, sure, yeah. Wait, Burn does 40? Yeah, as in, it does 20. No, so it does 20. Then they flip a coin. And at half the time, they flip tails. So then the Burn stays on. So it does 20 their turn. Then they flip again. Then it does 20 again, and so on. Yeah, that's why I said half the time it does 40, right? Because that's how a coin flip works. Yeah, and also bear in mind, if they don't knock out your Pokemon that burnt them, you apply burn to them again next turn with an attack, right? So, you know, you keep, you know, you're doing significant damage. But at the moment, there's only, what, Magmortar and Magcargo that can burn, right? This is interesting, though, because did this Druddigon need to be on board? Well, in the active spot? I wasn't quite looking at the right time, because I was looking at chat, because that's just what I do. But I think the Magnezone could have stayed and just soaked the poison. Magnezone number 2 coming down. I think that's what, 5 energy on the Magnezone? This one comes in. Wait, do they have Dawn? If they put Wheezing in it, do they run Dawn? Wait, they don't run Dawn. Did they mess up? I think they might have oopsied the energy, right? On the Darkrai. I think. Do we get to now X-speed out that Jigglypuff, getting the Wheezing, put the poison on once again, and put a lot of power. Played Sabrina that turn. But they played it after they realized they had no energy. Right? They could have not played Sabrina and knocked out the Slugma. But the energy attach, I think, was the wrong bit there. Both players at 1 point to 1 point right now. Magnezone's going to shift out. Yeah, they need to hurry up and finish this. Gonna be one more knockout. 1 point going up to Greeny. Greeny going 2 points to 1 right now. And still no Darkrai involved. This is very tricky. But yeah, like you said, they've got 2 minutes left. And this is the last match. They need to speed up. And Sleepy Song is not normally the fastest maneuvers, is it? The wake up probably seals the deal here. Oh, they didn't wake up. Oh no. Where's the berry? So is this gonna... Wait. They need to be quick. I think they can win, but they need to be fast. They've got 2 minutes. If they attack, knock the Magnezone out. Then there are worlds, right? And all I'll say is, they both run Cyrus. So... Both players 2-2 now. I think they both run Cyrus. Where's this list? Yeah, this was one. I think they both run what? Oh, there it is. And that's going to be the game for Greeny. Wow. Literally coming down to the wire. 1 minute, 30 seconds-ish left. They are going to be able to knock out the Slugma. It was so close because I'll let you into a secret. Lock-On had a Cyrus in hand as well. They just had to set it up. Brutal, but congratulations there to Greeny for winning their match in round number 3. Take a look at this real quick. All matches completed. Let's end the round. And I will open up this just to have a little look-see while we just take a minute or so. Wow, Darkrai Magnezone, guys, is popping off. Look at this. 18 and 7. Very strong. Charizard's doing Charizard things. Celebi doing okay with Executor, of course. Skarmory Wormadam. 4-2. Did one player drop? Oh no, just 2-2-1s. Okay, that's not too bad, honestly. Anything else sticking out? Darkrai Kangaskhan 3-0. Blastoise down to 2-1, of course. Infernape Heatmore 2-1. The Garchomp deck still 2-1. Not too bad. Okay, okay. Not too shabby at all. Guys, we're going to kick off the next round. Good luck. Final round of week 3. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. 22 matches available. Delayed not doing so hot. It is not. No, I agree. Who have we got here? Who have we not spec'd? Who are you? See what deck they have. Let me just go on the matchups 1 second, guys. Let's go view the deck lists. Okay, yeah, this is well worth it. Cool. So we're actually specking Kronos, but we're specking Kronos' opponent, which is MZ0011. Which is going to get funny with the name and the score. And we're going to have a bit of a banger here, guys. We have Kronos versus MZ. And it's going to be, believe it or not, Ninetales Magnezone versus Starmie Gyarados. So we've got the Triforce of weaknesses. We've got Ninetales weak to Gyarados, Magnezone strong against the Gyarados, and yeah, Gyarados strong against Ninetales? Is that how things work? I don't know, I think so. They're just getting ready to go into the game. Yeah, a bit of a banger, this one. Again, make sure to check Kronos out on his stream if you want to see their point of view. Have a little look-see. I think the players are getting in. Just waiting for them to get the things in. There we go. Make sure this is okay. Make sure that's okay. Give you guys the full view experience. There we go. So we've got a MZ on the bottom, Kronos on the top here, starting with a Magikarp on the top and the Magnemite on the bottom. So not the best opening, because this Magnemite going second could just chomp the Magikarp in its game. Okay, Pokeball. It means the game doesn't strictly end. There is going to be a Staryu. Is there going to be like an X speed? Probably not. I think this Magikarp's just going to bite the dust. And it is what it is. So fantastic start here for MZ. Getting that. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's Corliss. For a second I was like, oh, fire! But yeah, it's Corliss energy, of course. Magnemite. This is because I've been playing an electric deck with Magnezone in it, so I'm so used to putting electric energy on a Magnemite and playing the one that deals 20. Oh, waffle. It's going to pick up the Vulpix as well. Get that on the bench, ready and waiting. Along with the second Magnemite. Energy definitely going to go on this one, though, of course. Get that early point lead, knocking out the Magikarp. And also just removing a large chunk of threat that the looming Gyarados can provide. Is there a time limit to the match? The rounds have time limits on. And if you do not finish your round within the time limit, both players get a draw. As long as the reason is you were playing and it went on. If one player just says, I'm going AFK for 20 minutes, of course that's not going to be the case. But if both players are in a match and it just happens to take too long, they both get a draw. Yeah, that's how it works. To keep the tournament flowing. But rounds of 40 minutes to play at maximum 3 games of Pocket. So the rounds are long enough, I would say, at least. We've actually been going way faster than the rounds mostly. It's just sometimes you get a slow game or someone has a problem that delays the game start and so on and so on. We are going to see Staryu start smacking around the Magnemite. But even this Magnemite is going to deal, what, another 30 to the Staryu? Going to be very, very dangerous indeed. Looks like there's going to be energy available to start stacking this Vulpix. Well, Vulpix slash potentially Ninetales, right? Because the Magnemite, obviously having the energy is good to start chomping that Magikarp, but the fire energy you want to just infinitely stack on a Ninetales, just hitting and hitting and hitting, right? Although even this Magnemite's dangerous. Yeah, energy on the Vulpix, and if there is a Ninetales active, which I'll be honest, I think is shown in the hand, that, I think, combined with the hit from the Magnemite, should generally deal with a Starmie EX, right? Waffle. Enough. Okay, we are going to see card draw come out here from Chronos. Pokecoms is that double Pokecoms? Wow. Gonna start just sliding these Pokemon around, trying to draw the goods. Probably just going for a Starmie and hoping they don't have Ninetales at this point. I don't really know what else they can do. The hit of the Magikarp early was so bad. Yeah, there you go. Just a really, really rough combination of openings there from Chronos. So Chronos going to go down to a 0-1 lead. MZ looking fantastic with an early Magnemite doing the carry. And that's huge, because normally starting Magnemite in a Magnezone deck is not something you want to do, because it's weak for so long. Like, only 80 HP on the zone feels really bad a lot of the time. But if you start directly into water types, or flying types, obviously, you can get a lot of work done, even with just one energy on a Magnemite. So, very, very strong overall. Just waiting for the player to get into the next game. And Waffle to stop being a Waffle. Waffle, oi. Me. Don't mess around over there. I'm trying to cause havoc. Okay, we are in the next game. They are just going in and choosing their actives in just a second, so we'll get in ASAP. Okay, one sec. Oh. No one saw it. No one saw it. Chronos there, just working out what active they want to send, or even if they have a choice. Who knows at this point? But the decision has been made, and oh no. Who's going first? Oh no. MZ's going second again against a Magikarp Open against a Magnemite. If this was Vulpix, it would be fine. But oh no. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Like, what do you even do? Because once again, even if there's a Pokeball in hand or you draw a basic, which they did seem to get. Okay, there's another Magikarp, so it's not so bad, right? That's something. But this first point's just gone. Yeeted and deleted. Which is absolutely brutal here. Does that have the Pokeball as well? Start helping with that card draw. Currently no Vulpix on the board, which is a bit of a shame here for MZ. Oh. Yeah, that is very, very rough. 2 games in a row going second against the Magnemite. And I'm guessing with this Magikarp up front, I'd take just a stab that they've got a Starmie in hand and they just say, right, I'm going to have to go all in on Starmie, sacrifice the Magikarp and just say it is what it is. It has some Sabrina protection now as well. Oh, excuse me. So this is what these are those games where you have to just magically dig yourself out of a hole, right? Bear in mind as well, which this is going to hurt if you're a Magikarp enjoyer, Kronos actually runs blue. So there are ways in which Kronos can defend a Magikarp against the Magnemite, but the problem is you have to almost even ask yourself, do you even want to bother? Because if you don't have a good follow-up, or if you're too far away from a Gyarados, does bluing the Magikarp really change anything, right? Unless you need exactly one more turn. I can see comms come out here. Gonna be the zone getting shuffled away. Going digging. Ooh, excuse me again. Does get a Vulpix. So that's going to be really nice, because now the backup's here. I've not really thought about Ninetales Magnezone, but I love Ninetales. I think it's super strong, so maybe this is something I'm going to give a try. It's going to be Magikarp number 2 gone. And the problem now is, unless there's double Starmie, now, like, Kronos, to an extent, defended against Sabrina a little bit, but you defend. This always happens where you defend against Sabrina for one turn, but it means you then possibly weak to Sabrina for the rest of the game. Because now Brandon's currently 2 points up to 0. And if there's a Sabrina for the Staryu, if they both evolve into Starmie, then we can talk. There's going to be Starmie EX. So that's something. But just the one Starmie EX. 90 damage with the attack going down on the Magnemite. He's going to bag Kronos 1 point. However, MZ, they have the Ninetales. Oh, they're putting out the Magneton. Okay. But if they have the Magneton, does this then mean they have the Magnezone? They did comms one away earlier, so yeah, there you go. There's Magnezone, and if my mathematics is correct, it's going to get farmed. And yeah, congratulations to MZ there. A relatively smooth 2-0 victory. Of course, with the help of Little Magnemite. I'm glad he got MVP there, because he carried hard just farming those Blastoise. Super, super unfortunate, of course, for Kronos there. Just getting, like, farmed in the most brutal way. Not really like there's anything that Kronos could actually do, right? It's just one of those, it sort of is what it is. Have a little look if we can get into another game. One live. Have a little look. Sorry guys, it just takes me a second to check if there's actually matches live. I need to refresh this. I don't think that stream's working. What about this one? Oh, we've got. Oh, we've got. Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Oh, I think that's just finished. Yeah, okay, that match is just finished. No problemo. Finished. Yeah, okay, that match is just finished. No problemo. Got this one. Oh, I think. Oh, okay, here we go. We got Furious versus Salmo. This is the last game, so let me see if I can get this one up, guys. And Salmo. These are at 1 and 1, I believe. So let's dive in, see if I can get this to work. Boom, boom, boom. There we go, perfect. Hey, we're getting there with the layouts, guys. We're kind of getting there. Okay. So we have Furious on the bottom. Looks to be on the Magnezone, Druddigon, and Greninja going up against Pachirisu. I hovered your game as you were ending. I went in and I could echo myself because you had the stream up. So yeah, it was you. But you were too late. You finished too early. Let me just double check the deck list quickly. So, yeah, this is Greninja. Wait. Oh yeah, Greninja, Druddigon, Magnemite, Magnezone versus Pachirisu AT&T. Yeah, sorry, I completely bamboozled myself with the deck list there. Okay, so take a look at this. Both players 1-1 now, even Stevens. Double Pachirisu already down very nice and early, although nothing equipped quite yet. But you also don't have to rush as long as you can get some equipped for the attack. But, oh, no attack, no, nothing for now. This must be how you lose the matchup, right? Because the Furious is running fire and water energy, which means that they have opportunity at least for these Druddigon to attack. But also Pachirisu fighting into a Druddigon is horrible, isn't it? Like you do 80, you can't deal 100. It is what it is. And if you have like Rocky Helmet, then they just don't attack you and make you take 40 anyway. So pretty brutal, honestly. And early Greninja is going to be a problem as well. And I imagine this is generally how the Pachirisu loses games, is when there's just a Druddigon wall and they take too much damage fighting through the Druddigon, especially when there's already 2 down. And an early Greninja is brutal. Red card coming down now, though. That could throw a little bit of a spanner in the works, right? Because the Druddigons aren't likely to attack super soon. They are going to put in the attack here for 40, which is brutal, because all that's telling me is they've drawn that many cards and they still don't have a tool, which is very unfortunate. They are running 4 tools. They're not running the 5 tool build, which uses a berry, but they are running, of course, the double cape, double helmet. They are going to put the Froakie down as well now on the bottom. Furious. Looks like the energy is going to go over to the Druddigon here. Does have the option of attacking next turn if this current one's knocked out. Down to 60, and it's still, without a tool, can't knock out the Druddigon. And here's the problem, right? Pachirisu's kind of getting diffed by a Druddigon. So, I think I would just throw the Froakie in the way now. Oh no, they're going to take the trade, okay. So this Druddigon's just going to knock out the Pachirisu. Then the other Pachirisu has to attack into this Druddigon again, take 20. It's going to take another 20 from the Greninja. Then the other Druddigon can potentially go in and attack when this one gets knocked out. So I think this feels just like an extremely poor matchup for the Pachirisu. I think it's just one of those, isn't it? I think you just say, you know what? Rough matchup. Bad game. Like, it is what it is. So I don't really know what Selmu's supposed to do here. Especially not hitting the tools. It's crazy. You're on 4. Yeah, may as well Shuriken over there. Get the damage. Oh, this is kind of smart. You know what? Wait. Oh no, this is... I think this is still fine. Yeah, this is fine. 10 health on the Pachirisu. The only fear, yeah, is this with like potions and stuff. Because if there's an item, then they tank that. They do get the item. But without a second potion, the Greninja just gets to like Shuriken this, right? Which is a problem. Yeah. So a Druddigon finally falls. But it is going to kind of end up being an even trade, right? So Selmu goes up to 1 point, but instantly this Greninja's going to go. Now, what's going to be interesting here? Okay, they are going to put the Druddigon in. So I think the edge goes on the Frogadier, right? And this is what I was interested with. I actually wondered whether they were supposed to put the Frogadier in. Because it attacks for 30. You deal 20 to... You knock out this Pachirisu, right? With the 20. You hit the other one for 30. They do one-tap that Frogadier in response. But yeah, it's just something to consider. It's probably not needed, right? Because if the Pachirisu hits this, it's knocked out to the thingy anyway. Oh, wait. No, maybe this is better. Because there's other retreat options here, right? If they knock out the Druddigon, even if they heal, which they will, they go down to 40. The Frogadier goes in. Yeah. Oh, Sabrina. Well, that's something. They put in this Greninja, I think. Greninja's going to take 100. And we'll see what the draw is here, because the draw could change everything. Magnezone, okay. So yeah, the Shuriken happens, no problemo. And this is just the easiest retreat, right? One energy retreat. And I think you actually now retreat back into the Druddigon. Because now you've got a second Greninja option. Well, they're considering what they're going to do here. Oh, now they're going to go into Frogadier. I mean, honestly, any of this kind of works because something gets knocked out and you deal about 20 damage anyway. This is... I think both potions are used, right? So there's no... Cape can't be equipped, so the health is the health. So I think it... I'll be honest, it kind of doesn't matter what you retreated into, I don't think. Oh, 1 second, Waffle. Nearly done. Cyrus going to come out. The knockout goes on the Greninja, but that's only going to be up to 2. That's only going to be 2 points, and this Frogadier can come in swinging. And that is going to be game. Furious takes their round. Oh, their round 4. 2-1 versus Selmu. That is really tricky, though. I feel a bit bad for Selmu because even though it was close, obviously 2-1, you know, it's a pretty good match. Games like that, it's just like, what are you supposed to do? Especially considering there wasn't any tools drawn early enough. Yeah, hey, Selmu. Yeah, I was just saying, it's just rough. It's just one of those rough games, right? You're against what feels like a bad matchup into the Druddigons anyway, and you didn't draw the tools early. So a little bit unfortunate. There not really too much that could be done. But let's turn these off for a second and see, is anyone else even... Find it, guys. No, they're not playing. This one looks like they're playing, so let's have a quick look-see. See what my elf eyes can see. Oh, it's this deck again. Let's view lock-on. Give me a sec. This is 1-1, though. Lock-on versus... Oh, I didn't see. Boglio. Boglio. Get that brought up. And then, is that going to work well enough for us? It kind of does. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we got it. So it's going to be Skarmory, Yanmega. Let me just double check the list. I mean, we know the lock-on list, right? But yeah, it is just Skarmory, Yanmega. Yeah, there you go. Spreadsheet ASAP. Okay, cool. Thanks, Iskren. Just let me know, mate. Appreciate it. So yeah, we have a lock-on the bottom on this snoozy, burny, poison, poopy deck. And then we have the straightforward Skarmory, Yanmega, I'm gonna get you. This is one of the first decks I played and felt good to me in this mini set. Because obviously Skarmory, 1 energy and it's done. This is the last round, Selmu, and after the round's over, I will be updating scores for all 3 weeks so far, and I'll be showing it to everyone on stream if possible. So yeah, Skarmory doing pretty well here. Boglio currently 1 point up. It's going to be able to knock out this Slugma. So then the whole matchup kind of revolves around this Wigglytuff. And honestly, the Rocky Helm on the Skarmory into the 120 from the Yanmega looks very positive. Oh, no problem at all. Thank you, Salmi. Thanks for playing. I'm glad you had a good time, even with the unfortunate L at the end. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Yeah, this... Wait, they retreated their Skarmory? Huh? Why would they retreat the Skarmory here? Let me check why. Hang on. Wrong deck list. There's one cape. So I guess that's why. In case they cape the Wigglytuff. It would have died to poison. Oh, would it? Sorry, I wasn't looking then. Yeah, my bad. My bad, wasn't looking. Apologies, makes perfect sense. Take it all back. I didn't see the poison on the Skarmory because I was looking at chat. Yep, completely my bad. Yeah, makes perfect sense because now they get the 50 damage in on the Wiggly. Rocky Helm's still a thing. And also the Wiggly is unlikely to be able to deal with this Skarmory. Yeah, I just didn't see the poison. My bad, guys. Forgive me. Yes, that's 50 damage. Wigglytuff not going to be able to out-tank this Yanmega. And like I said, because I think there's only just a cloak in a cape, sorry, in the deck. There's no... Wigglytuff's just going to get tapped, right? Like, the Yanmega's going to just deal with it. It does so much damage. It's on full health with a cape. So it's not like there's any sort of sneaky, you know, dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge kind of scenario you can do. It just sort of is what it is. I can't see a way out. Well, the way out would be, what, Sabrina, and then just lock it into sleep. But I'm going to get... Oh, there's not even a Sabrina in the list. Yeah, because they're running 2 Magcargo, 2 Weezing, 2 Jigglypuff, 1 Wiggly. It's a lot of cards in terms of Pokemon. So yeah, they actually don't have a Sabrina in the list. So that's literally... The Yanmega is as safe as anyone can possibly be in this live. There's nothing that can happen at this point. Gonna go Leaf. Retreat Jiggly to Sing. But I don't know what this achieves. Because Yanmega just deals with everything, right? And there's no second Wigglytuff. I just think we're watching the true spirit of Toxic. It fails the sleep check as well. I mean, this just means they can just juice Yanmega, right? It's not really a big deal. I'm not sure how they get out of this. It's going to go for the 30-turn tie. True. I mean, I don't think they're that many turns into the game, though, right? Draw a second cape for Weezing. They only have one. Have they already used a cape? I'm not sure if they've used a cape yet already. They have already used a cape, then yeah, Wigglytuff only has 1 cape. The deck, I mean, not the Wigglytuff. It's only going to take 1 heads, and this is over. Oh my god. We failed it again. I need to keep him asleep for 12 more minutes. Or X amount of turns, right? Because if the turn timer kicks in, if the turn limit even kicks in, then a draw is both players get a point. As in if you not a draw in the match, if a draw in a game happens, both players get 1 point. So if you're 1-0 and a draw happens, you go 2-1. But they're 1-1, so they'll go effectively 2-2, which will be a draw. That's how it works. Retreat into Wiggly. Oh my god. Wait, how did this even happen? Oh, wait, the Yanmega had damage on it, the Cyrus. I didn't even see the damage on the Yanmega. Screen's so small, need binoculars. Okay, well, flip of a coin. Possibly. Oh my god, no. I can't believe it. I didn't see the damage on the Yanmega. I didn't see the damage. Oh my lord. Disgusting in the best of ways. Wait. Okay, never mind. Disgusting in the best of ways. This is ridiculous. I didn't see the damp. For some reason, I didn't clock the health on the Yanmega. And that is just going to be game, guys. Yeah, they put Weezing in because they have Koga. Yes, they have it. They didn't misplay. I didn't want to say anything too much, but it didn't really matter. So they have it. They're going to Wigglytuff in and lock on somehow, somewhere, some way. Has managed to get this done with the help of little Jigglypuff and a bit of sleep. Congratulations. And we're going to have to get a someone to check on Boglio after that. We have I don't know, a therapist available because my god, that is brutal, absolutely brutal. And I think that is the last match, right? I believe that is the last match because they're probably not. Have they uploaded it? Oh wait, no, it might not. No, there's one more match. Sorry, I do that. God damn. It's Kamala versus Flipsicle. That's 1-1. Kamala is on Dark Zone, and Flipsicle is on Garchomp. And the, hang on, let me get out of here. Flipsicle's on Garchomp and this list, basically. If you want the Garchomp list, it's been doing alright. I think it's the insane matches for streaming it. Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane. I didn't see that for some reason, I didn't notice the Yanmega had damage on it. Yeah, so Kangaskhan, Garchomp, and going up against Dark Zone. Not mega sustain, but a lot of damage. And honestly, Garchomp plus Cynthia kind of chomps the Dark Zone cards, right? Generally speaking. And it is just 2 Magnezone, 2 Darkrai, but 2 Kangaskhan. And not 2 Druddigon in the opponent's list. So we'll literally just have to hang on while this this match closes up. Again, just a reminder, of course, that there is still 1 more week left. So if you've not been overly happy with your performance... Wait, no Erica? No Erica in what? It's a Dark Zone, so Magnezone and Darkrai. If you're not happy with your performance, of course, so far, you do still have week 4 to try and lock in some points before we get to the Raven League knockout. So still plenty of time. And hey, who knows? We'll know tomorrow. Week 4 might be a completely new meta with a new mini set involved. So, is this free to join? Yes, completely free. Yeah. Yep, completely free to join. Just fun, competitive tournament. League-ish. A tournament. It's a league tournament. Or tournament league. Might be better, actually. Well, you don't need any qualifications. You need look. If I'm commentating it, well, that's a bad example because I do kind of have qualifications for commentating. If I look, if I'm doing it, you can do it. There you go. More than welcome. Exclamation mark tournament is this tournament. So you can view the stats like I'm doing here. Like you can view the Metaget stats and all that for this tournament. But also I post a tournament, link the tournament in stream for when I've got the next one, and there is week 4 left over. Oh, no worries, Anvi. Yeah, no worries. Gosh, wait, how is this final? I mean, they only have 6 minutes. And again, if they draw in game, it's going to be a draw out of game here. What were they clocking? Like 10 minutes for wait. Yeah, it's about 10 minutes each game, roughly. Is what they've put in, so we'll see. I've got 5 minutes left. Hey, Shrug. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. Oh, they've just finished. Wait, have they? Oh, I see it. Yeah, waiting for verification. I see. And it looks like Kamala won, so Flipsicle has ended up on 2-2 with Garchomp, though, and 2-2 is not bad at all. There we go. The match is finished. I'm going to end the round. And there we go. Let's have a look at our final meta whilst Lord Iskarin maybe possibly gives us an update on the scores in a minute. I just do this and do this and then do this quick. There we go. Oh, no. That is going to be the rounds over. Let's take a quick look at the standings. Wait a minute. Effimage went 4-0. Insane. So Effimage is going to be in the knockout. I'll tell you that for free straight off the bat. But oh my god, the Germans coming out strong. So congratulations to all the 4-0ers, which is Effimage, Daysangan, Goggy Sam, sorry. Pidon, congratulations. I know you're in chat earlier. I don't know if you still are. So great work there. Aiden, which we followed a little bit and is streaming, has gone 3-1. Ferris in the chat as well. Looks like a teammate of Aiden's also doing pretty good. Battlegrounds doing pretty good there. We've seen Kirin with the double Blastoise do very well as well. So yeah, Andy doing well here with a 3-1 result with Bastion on Skarmory. I think you played that last week as well. We have Spicy Farts on Skarmory Wormadam. Really solid results, but I believe we do have the updated points. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's fine. So here, these are the updated points for Raven League. There is still one more week to go. However, we take your best 3 weeks out of 4 possible weeks. So I think Effimage can like 4-0 another time to get it done right, to go max points. But still, Effimage looking fantastic. Daisangan looking fantastic. Eliza 27 points. Like basically this whole cut here is looking really, really, really good. There is a world where honestly we might be looking at like between 18 and 20 points or whatever the multiple, probably 21, right? Between like 18 and 21 might be the barrier, because that's probably a decent amount of players. So yeah, we're looking quite good overall, guys. Again, obviously the max points you can earn in a week is 3, right? So it's 12 points in a week you can earn. So yeah, it's looking pretty good, honestly. We've got some names. I've really enjoyed the sort of build-up of names, right? When we see the players coming back and back again, and you know, having some really strong performances, and start like sort of cranking out those points. So yeah, really, really good overall. I think this is the first week these two have played, and they both went 3-1, which is kind of nice, honestly. So there's a world where they could get in if they 4-0 next week. So yeah, really cool, guys. Again, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching Raven League Week 3. Tomorrow, I will announce officially in the Discord the actual points number that you will need to hit if you want to be invited to the knockout after week 4. So there's one more week to grab some points if you need them. But yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, which is not in like 12 hours from now. And we'll be streaming, and then we'll be watching the Pokemon Presents for Pokemon Day tomorrow. So we'll be back to it pretty early tomorrow again. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic night. Thank you to everyone who's playing. Shout out to Iskram once again, of course, for being our numero uno judge and sorting all the admin stuff out for us. Really appreciate it, and doing this lovely spreadsheet. Yeah, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.